Coming up next, the Hornets taking on the Nets. For Charlotte, they start their season off in front of a raucous home crowd. They are amped up and ready to tip things off right. Nets, Hornets, the tip-off coming right after this. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we... Couldn't be happier. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Demon. He's out there with Traore. Nicholas Claxton out there with Porter. And it's Wolf in at the 4. And for the Hornets, Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the center position. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
Traore can't hit. Now, here's Ball. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
This is where the size of LaMelo pays off, folks. 6'7" and ready to finish.
Stolen by Ball. One-on-one fast break. Rebounded by the Nets.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
And a wide-open look for Porter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Knipple. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Miller. Count it.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Pass to Claxton. Driving in. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got his second basket of the game.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Pass to Wolf. It's rebounded by Charlotte. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Ball. It doesn't go for him. Good defense by Claxton. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Lets it go from deep. Knipple, no good. The Nets with the lead. Down low, Traore lays it up off the glass.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
Now, here's Ball. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Miller outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And going back a bit, the Nets regaining a lot of their draft picks, Doris, from the Rockets. One of the more interesting trades that we've seen.
Well, they gave away a ton of those picks to acquire James Harden when they believed they had a championship window. And now in recovering them, Brooklyn able to benefit from the draft to try to position themselves for that all-important rebuild. Well, Brandon Miller's agility is a big strength, guys. He can draw a lot of fouls when he's using that quickness.
Both free throws good for Miller.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Here's Traore. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Demon. Covered by Miller. Demon, that's good.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Bridges. The kick out to Ball. To the middle. Claxton with the steal. Out to the wing. Here's Demon. Off target with his three. Hornets trail by 4. Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Traore can't hit. For Charlotte, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Stolen. Here's Demon. Defended by Bridges. Pass to Claxton. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Knipple. They get the rebound. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Diabate. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Boy, what a nice find from LaMelo Ball. You can tell this guy loves setting up his teammates.
Here's Wolf. Porter looking it over. This one for three. Wolf, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 4-point game. Misses from short range.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Here's Demon. Here's Traore. He's covered by Ball. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Good on the shot. Miller's got 6.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
Here's Demon. Covered by Miller. That one falls. And the Nets lead by 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Ball up top. Guarded by Porter. Ball with the bucket.
There is such length that comes with LaMelo Ball. This guy's ability to finish in the paint is really admirable.
Outside Porter. Here's Wolf. Defended by Bridges. Pass to Porter. Here's the three. Miller grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Inside. It's Traore. Hornets with the rebound.
Just tremendous defensive determination right there. Refuses to allow the easy two.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Porter, no luck. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Out left to the wing. Back to Ball. Takes it inside, and Ball slams it in.
Wow, you see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo Ball. Makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
Pass to Wolf. Here's Demon. Outside Porter. Shoots over Knipple. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Here's Miller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Changes for Brooklyn. Bonnie's checked in, and Saraf's subbed in for Traore. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Williams is checked in for Brooklyn. Charlotte in the lead. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Knipple, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Williams finds Claxton. And it's good, 2 points. Claxton's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
White against Porter. Claxton with the steal. And Brooklyn turns it over again. Charlotte has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Clowney. Now, here's Sean. D right on him. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Abaji. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so White will bring it up for the Hornets with the drive. And he banks in the layup. And the Hornets lead by 4.
The nasty handles of White, just so gifted at putting on a show with moves like that.
An efficient score, Kobe White, effective with or great without the ball in his hand.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
And so here's Charlotte. After the basket by Brooklyn, here's Knipple. Hits it from three-point range.
So lethal off the catch. Knipple is good at just finding space and then timing it quickly.
That's tipped and stolen by White. Driving the lane. Good work there as it goes. And now a 7-point Hornets lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Abaji, the pass to Sharp. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's White. Guarded close. 3 seconds left. And the layup is up and in. White's got his third basket of the night.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And so it's Charlotte bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Hornets.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
Nets trail by 7. We've got Green. Brandon Miller out there with Kobe White. And it's Zalon in at the 4 spot. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Now here is Miller. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. 4-on-3 break. Pass to Clowney. Here's Mann. Here's Abaji. He has yet to score. Clock at 4. Makes it off the glass.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Hornets leading by 5. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Now here's White, defended by Mann. White drives in, out to the right wing. Here's Salon. The shot by 5. Outside Williams. Here's Mann. White covering. Now Mann. And it's off from three-point range. It's White on the wing. Defended by Mann. Pass to Clowney. Up again. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Changes. Diabate's checked in, and it's Bridges in for Green. Now here's Ball. He's covered closely. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt, LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
Here's Traore. He's covered by Ball. To the paint. Here's Porter. And there it is for him. Porter's got 5 points so far.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside, Ball. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that with much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. That's good from Ball.
One of those do-it-all kinds of players on the offensive end. The height of LaMelo Ball, 6'7". Boy, he's got a lot of advantages in the backcourt.
Pass to Clowney. Drills it from outside. Clowney's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
Ball finds Bridges. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Boy, that's solid work on the interior. I love how assertive Miles Bridges is on the offensive end.
The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Outside, Ball. Shoots a fader. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, Bridges is one of those guys that can get to the mid-range and make the bucket consistently.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. The first one falls. And he can't hit the second. Hornets leading by 4. Stripped away. Here's Traore. He's covered by Ball. Pass to Demon. Ball with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Here's the screen to the inside. Diabate, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on no one, Traore. The Hornets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Diabate, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Nets trail by 6. With the teardrop, and the rebound goes to the Hornets. Diabate's got 9 rebounds now tonight. High arcing shot, Ball no good.
Great move on his way to the bucket there. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Here's Porter. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. Porter's got 7.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Pass to Bridges. Porter with the steal. Here's the try. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Outside, Porter. That's tipped, and they're able to recover. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Wolf.
Just great awareness. You know, you spot the man on the perimeter, you set him up with a great look.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. He can't get that one. Nice D from Porter. Nets trail by 3. Pass to Traore. Here's Sharp. White covering. Outside Porter from past the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Porter's got 7 now in this quarter.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Brooklyn's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Porter can't get that one to fall.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Always so much creativity to LaMelo's game. Terrific move off the bounce.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. deciding to change it up. Here's Traore. 8 points for him. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And it's White missing. Brooklyn's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Claxton. Pass to Wolf. And stolen by Miller.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
And here's White. He's got 8. Cuts off the pass. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. So they take the lead. Porter's got 9 points now in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's White. Pass to Kneppel. Miller outside. Claxton covering. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
White with it. Right wing. They swipe it. Here's Traore. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now, here is Miller. He's got 10. Wolf grabs the miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Traore. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Hornets trail by 4. Miller surveying the floor. 1:37 left in the first half of the game. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Sawan. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Traore. 2 points. That one goes. Traore's got 16 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And here are the Nets. They're on a 16-6 run. To Demon. Down low, here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Claxton, an elite finisher at the rim. That is nicely done.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 6. .29 seconds left in the second quarter. Miller outside. The trade. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Traore. 16 points for him. Here's White. He nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Nets lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
Welcome to our 2K Sports Studio. The Brooklyn Nets find themselves in quite a battle here tonight.
They're playing with the team-first attitude, making that extra pass. Shaq, that could have been you.
Oh, you need to check your receipts, sir. Over 3,000 career assists. Apology accepted.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
When I look at the Nets, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like Kenny storming into the kitchen and trying to take all my barbecue chicken.
That's because you're in my building, and I'm eating all the barbecue chicken, big fella.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Nets leading by 4. Starting off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. Demon's out there with Traore. Then it's Porter. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Wolf in the power forward.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Here's Ball. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Here's Demon, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Demon's got the lead up to 9 now for Brooklyn.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now, here's Ball. Clock at 6. And Ball slams it in.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight, almost impossible.
Brooklyn with the ball. Pass to Demon. Here's Wolf. There's the pick. Back to Porter. Beyond the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Now, here's Ball. He's tightly guarded. Off on the layup. Brooklyn leading by 10. Here's Traore. 16 points for him. Porter, no luck.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Outside, Ball. Kick by Bridges. And it's Ball penetrating. The shot's good. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
Well, that's just a smart move by LaMelo Ball. Uses the screen to shake the defender. That's nice.
Second shot opportunity. And Miller with the block. Porter with the steal. And they're on the break. Here's Traore. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Claxton. Here's Traore. He's covered by Ball. Stolen by Knipple. Bridges kicks to Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
And
that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Now Claxton. The Nets working the ball around now. There's a screen. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Kobe White, he's checked in for Ball.
Coming onto the floor for your Hornets, number 3, Kobe White.
Pass to Wolf. Here's Traore. Claxton, a screen on White. 5 to shoot. To the paint, intercepted. There's Miller with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now just a 3-point Nets lead.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Claxton the pass to Porter. Into the lane. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14. And so here's Charlotte. Now here's White. He's got 10. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Here's Traore. 16 points for him. Puts the move on. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, this is exactly what the team needs and is hoping for from Claxton. Get to the window, convert your second chance opportunity.
Inside. Pass to Traore. Here's Wolf. The 3 ball. Doesn't go for him. Now White. Six to shoot. They set the screen. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordy Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Changes for Charlotte. Salon's checked in, and it's Green in for Knipple. And here's Miller. He's got 15. And the layup is good. Miller's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Outside, White. Pass to Miller. Just 5 on the clock. Good defense by Claxton. Brooklyn leading by 10. Here's Wolf. Misses the 3. Over in the corner, Green. Miller outside. Shakes him. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Traore. 16 points for him. It's Porter outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Porter's got the lead up to 13 now for Brooklyn.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
And here are the Nets. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Changes for Charlotte. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Josh Green. Knibble comes in for Miller. And it's Ball in for White. And the Nets also making a change. Brownie's checked in. Here's Traore. 16 points for him. The Nets working the ball around now. And it goes down 2 points. Brownie's got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Ball with it. 19 points in the game. That one drops for him. Ball's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Here's Traore. He's covered by Ball. Here's Traore. Yep, it counts. He's got 18.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Now, here's Ball. Bridges outside. Now, here's Ball. Tight defense on him. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Pass to Traore. Here's Demon. 8 points for him. All 3 off the mark. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, but there's plenty of time to get back in it.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
We're looking.
So both teams making some changes here. And so here's Charlotte, 15-point game. Now White, he's got 12. Knipple, no good.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Abaji. Here's Clowney. Connects from three-point range. Clowney's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Oh!
My goodness. Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Pass to Saraf. Here's Abaji. Defended by Bridges. It's good. Abaji's got his second bucket.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
There's the screen. Here's Diabate. And the rejection by Claxton. Pass to Saraf. He's looking for Claxton and finds him.
Boy, Nick Claxton active offensively and thus far being well rewarded.
Hornets trail by 20. White looking around. Now here's Miller. Back to White. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Claxton. In transition, here come the Nets. That one good for 2.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it. Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
And so it's Michael Porter making things happen for the Nets. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. White is out there with Brandon Miller. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Knipple. And it's Diabate in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Diabate's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Hornets. And stolen by Miller. Porter against White. In the corner, Kneppel with it. Bridges sets the screen for Kneppel. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Abaji can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 18. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Sharp. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Diabate's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. It's Miller on the wing. Over Williams. Charlotte no good that time either.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
And Kneppel over to help. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the shot goes in. And the Nets lead by 20.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away.
Let's get on our feet and make some noise for your honeybees.
Making a change here. Ball's checked in. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Miller outside. Great one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Hey, you love how LaMelo uses the contact to get to the line. This guy's IQ on the offensive end is something else.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. They played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. Pass to Clowney. Back to Porter. Clock at 6. Here's Clowney. For 3, Williams. It's good from long range.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Outside ball. There's the 3. Charlotte no good that time either. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Wolf. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Ball against Porter. Ball no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Williams. Three-pointer on the way. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges kicks to Miller. Outside, Ball. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Charlotte has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Looking to end the run. Porter pulls it in.
Yeah, that's too bad. A nice drive there, but just couldn't finish.
Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep three. Bridges with the board. Bridges got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A shot by Diabate. No good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. The Nets working the ball around now.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First team foul. At the line for the Nets, Wolves. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And here are the Hornets now. And here is Ball. TB1 complained about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
Outside, Porter for the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Diabate. Now here is Miller. And the rejection by Claxton. 4 on the shot clock. Porter with the steal. Here's Traore. Diabate grabs the board. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Outside, Ball. Over Demon. Traore with the rebound. Traore's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Pass to Claxton. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the official...
The previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the
ruling on the floor is confirmed.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Nick Claxton.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. And it's Miller in the corner. Outside, ball. LDB, something that never seems to go away during the season is chatter about trades.
And Kevin, what makes this so interesting is that very often fans of this league are as interested in trades, who's coming and going, as they are in the results of their team. It's a little intrigue that everybody wants a piece of.
Porter against White. Ball with it. The teardrop falls in. Ball's got 27 points.
How about LaMelo getting quickly to that floater game?
Williams against Ball. Here's Clowney. Porter outside, and the Nets another three.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Porter against White. Miller outside from the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Pass to Agbaji. Back to Porter. To the inside. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Porter. And that's now 9 points for Williams.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now, here is Miller. He's guarded closely. Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Rebound, Brooklyn. Sharp's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Agbaji. Now, Sharp to the paint. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Miller outside. And GH, just when you think you've seen it all. Past season of father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Here's Ball, and that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
Brooklyn's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Pass to Agbaji. And he uses the glass on the layup. Agbaji's got 4 points in the quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Michael Porter.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Powell, he's jacked in for Brooklyn. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Here's Saroff, light covering, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Up and in on the layup.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
To the inside. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Ball against Williams. Ball no good. Here's Saroff. Pass to Sharp. Here's Saroff. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Nick Claxton.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a big splash here tonight. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple, and it's Diabate in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, George and Embiid are up front. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. and it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Got to check it out.
Now here's Oubre for 3. Maxey, and the three-pointer goes.
The number of threes are increasing for Maxey since he entered the league. He is getting more comfortable out there.
Ball looks over the floor to the wing, right side. Knipple. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
Now here's Ball. First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Bridges. Ooh, nice D from George.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Maxey. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Continuing to work, no give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
Here's Diabate. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid, a screen on Bridges. Pass to Edgecombe. Over Miller. Edgecombe, no good. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Here's Ball, following the score by Philadelphia. Here's the pick. Pass to Knipple. Now here's Bridges. Shoots over George. Bridges misses. The Sixers lead by 3. George passes to Maxey. Shoots over Bridges. And Maxey gets it to go. On the assist by George. Maxey's got 7 points.
Ooh, Maxey showing off the handles.
Puts the move on. The rebound by Embiid. The 76ers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Maxey passes to Embiid. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Ball against Maxey. Pass to Knipple. Miller outside, 6 to shoot. Here's Edgecombe. Oh, some serious power to finish that one off.
So athletic. I mean, that slashing ability is what made Edgecombe a top 3 pick.
Miller outside. Looking to end the run. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Embiid. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 ball to go. Embiid's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
Ball against Maxey. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
And so he's able to get one of two.
Well, LaMelo Ball gets a lot of attention for his flashy play, but not enough for his high basketball IQ. I mean, he sees the floor incredibly well. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Miller, the pass to Bridges. Oh, deflected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oubre.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And Ball gets it to go.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Pass to George. Miller pulls it in.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Ball with it. Guarded now by Maxey. George against Bridges. Shoots over George. That one off the back iron and out. Philadelphia leading by 9. And here is Maxey. Takes a three. Philadelphia with another miss. Ball against Maxey. Pass to Miller. Here's Bridges. Here's Diabate. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The kick out to Maxey. George against Bridges. Embiid, a screen on Bridges. Nice shot from the wing.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Crosses over. Ball. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Joel Embiid.
Ball seeks out contact sometimes, which means defenses have to guard him very carefully.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the Sixers are one of the more high-variance teams in the league. With their star veterans in PG and Embiid fully healthy, they have a chance to win the East. Without, they'll need to lean heavily on their promising young players.
They are plenty talented. Thank you, Shams. And here's Ball. He's got 5. Pass to Diabate. Oubre against Miller. Bridges, a screen on Oubre. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Maxey on the wing, hounded by Ball. Back to Maxey. Pass to George. Clock at 4. Three-pointer. Missed it. 3 for 6 now. Hornets trail by 9. Ball passes to Bridges. Poked loose. George against Bridges for 3. The rebound by Bridges.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Ball finds Miller. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Miller's got his second bucket on the night.
A true playmaker. When Ball isn't creating for himself, he's creating for others.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. completely new group for the 76ers.
Substitution on the court.
Barlow passes to Drummond. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Barlow. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on.
Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. Now here's Ball. He's got 5. Out left to the wing. And here's Knipple from the arc. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Walker with it. To the right side. Watford outside. Here's Grimes. The Sixers again can't hit. Hornets trail by 10. Pass to Ball. Lets it fly. Drummond grabs the miss. Well, the 76ers shooting at around 59%. Their offense is clicking right now. Grimes' shot is off. On offense, here are the Hornets. Boy, they need some. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bringing out the hammer!
Now that's how you finish.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Now here's Watford. He's scoreless. Walker sets a screen. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 8.
And there's the athletic grace of LaMelo Ball. Poetic.
Here's Grimes. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you so much. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. BA?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And here's Charlotte now. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Screen by Bridges. With the teardrop. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. It's Walker on the wing. Pass to Watford. Now here's Grimes. 4 on the clock. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Hornets trail by 8. The shake. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the defenders have a hard time with LaMelo. He is so quick.
He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game. And that one falls for Ball. Maxey, he's checked in for Walker. Salon, he's checked in for Charlotte. And so Ball nails both of them. RJ, it was a wild year in Philadelphia. They used 30 players last season.
Third most for a team in league history. They set a record for different starting lineups with over 50, yes, 50 combinations. They're looking for a little bit more consistency this year.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Here's Ball. Ooh, rejected by Drummond. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Barlow. And here is Maxey. Drummond. Great positioning on the putback. And it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Knipple. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers earning this break in the action, up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Hornets trail by 10. On the court for the Hornets. They've got Miller, also Kobe White out there. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Maxey against Miller. Over Maxey. Miller can't get it to go.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Got a hand on it.
I mean, he just continued to work for the block. Miller not letting up an ounce of effort.
And Watford pulls it down.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Pass to Drummond. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Barlow. Outside Maxey. Three-pointer. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Well, Maxey's offensive output can be overwhelming. He's so fast and has so many ways to attack you.
Now White hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Miller. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Outside Maxey. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Miller. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Pass to Miller. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Good work there as it goes.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The Sixers lead by 13. Pass to Watford. Now here's Drummond. And rejected. Miller against Maxey. Miller outside. Inside. Stolen by Drummond. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Miller. Pass to Watford. And here's Drummond. Back to Watford. From behind the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip.
Part of the development of White's game, setting up teammates more.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges has got his 5th rebound in this one. White with it. Watford covering. Now here's White. Still without a bucket. To the inside. Diabate. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
You can count on White to make clever passes and operate the offense.
Now here's Maxey. Tightly guarded. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Hornets trail by 9. Embiid with a steal. To the paint. Oh, Embiid with the slam.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
Outside White. Here's Bridges. Barlow grabs a miss. The Sixers lead by 11. Watford outside. Pass to Barlow. Here's Embiid. Well, for Joel Embiid, he has one, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down, but with so many close...
The previous play is under review.
Challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're at him.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one. Richard, looking at your career, 17 years in the league. How'd you survive the grind of a regular season that many years?
Well, one, you got to take care of your body, and two, evolution is the key to success. I was a different player when I was year 3 than I was at year 15. You have to continue to evolve.
White looking it over. Driving inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
When White gets going at full speed, it is tricky to get in front of this man.
Watford outside. Outside Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 4 rebounds now. White drives in, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Some changes for Philadelphia. George, he's checked in for Barlow. Oubre comes in for Grimes, and it's Edgecombe in for Watford. And that one misses.
When White is in rhythm, he is a good all-around scorer and can carry the offense in stretches.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 11-point game. Pass to Bridges. Ooh, nice D from George.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball. Wow. B.J. Edgecombe. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these highlight reel plays over his career.
White, the pass to Bridges. And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's a second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And here is Maxey. 12 points for him. Pass to Edgecombe. screen by Embiid. Here's the three. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's White. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Paul George.
And White isn't just a perimeter threat. He also knows when to challenge defenses inside.
That's good from White. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Maxey. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Grimes, he's checked in for the Sixers.
Number 5.
The three from Edgecombe. It's a three-pointer. Edgecombe's got 7 points in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Bridges. Green up top. He's covered by Oubre. Green, the pass to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over George. And too long on the shot. Philadelphia leading by 14. Here's Grimes. And a miss there on the triple.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Bridges passes to White. Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Now here's Embiid. He's covered closely. Inside, Embiid gets the advantage.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
White with it. He has 6. Pass to Knippel from 17. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Up the floor. And the jam by George.
I'd like to see that. PG getting after it.
Hornets trail by 16. Here's Knippel. It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one. Lowry, he's checked in for Grimes. And a change for the Hornets. Ball's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Philadelphia leading by 15. Lowry finds George. And Embiid throws it down.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Now Ball. He's got 9. Just 3 to shoot. LaMelo Ball with the stuff.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, "We still can compete for a championship, but this is..."
Oh, LaMelo with some trickery.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
It's George on the wing, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. The 76ers making a switch here. Barlow's checked in.
Your 76ers. Number 25, Dominic Barlow.
A minute 35 left in the second quarter. Here's Edgecombe. He has 7. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Barlow's got 5 now.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Ball. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
Yeah, he just finds a way. Ball determined to get that bucket.
Pass to Barlow. Back to George. Shoots it from the high post. Here's Edgecombe. Launches it. Sends it home from three-point land. 10 points for him.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Here's Ball. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Salon, he's checked in for Charlotte. Williams comes in for Bridges.
In the first quarter, he did a great job getting to the line, but he's been a little less physical as the game's gone on.
Oubre, a screen on Ball. And he drives in. And Edgecombe gets it to go. And the 76ers lead by 18.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
You got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
That one's off. And he's good on the second. The Sixers lead by 17.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
The three from Edgecombe. Knipple with the rebound. With 4 on the clock. Pushing through. LaMelo Ball.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Philadelphia 76ers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic, being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. And guys, going back to the game at hand, Joel Embiid having his way in the first half.
Man, it's fun watching Embiid do his thing out there. What do you think?
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
Hornets trail by 15. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. George and Embiid are up front, and it's Oubre in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Pass to Knipple, launches a 3. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Three-pointer Embiid gets the 3 to fall. Embiid's got 22.
Just another thing that makes Embiid unguardable. He can hit shots from any spot on the floor.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Philadelphia leading by 16. Now here's George. From 12 feet. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Ball against Maxey. From the high post, he drills it. Maxey's got 14 points for the game.
Maxey saying, sure, I'll take that.
And here's Ball. He's got 22. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Philadelphia leading by 16. Outside Maxey. 4-3. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Ball outside. Bridges outside. 5 on the clock. Back to Ball. Fires the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in the game.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And the shot goes in. Give him 8 points now.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Shot to stop the run. All no good. And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Pass to Miller. Over Edgecombe. Here's Diabate. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Diabate's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Oubre gets it to go.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Miller. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Will grant a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future is still bright for Miller. And he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Outside Maxey. Back to George. Pass to Oubre. Here's Embiid. And here's another one for the Sixers.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You don't.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Left side White. Miller against Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Miller can't get it to go. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Oubre against White. Oubre into the lane.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. White against Maxey. Miller with it. He's got 11. Down low. It's tipped. Maxey against White. For three, George. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Philadelphia's got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Edgecombe. And the shot goes down. Edgecombe's got 14 points.
Yeah, I like when Edgecombe is aggressive like this inside because he's very skilled at converting from there.
Miller on the wing. The three. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
To win the drought, here's White. Second chance shot. And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Salon, he's got his first 2 points.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Takes a step back. Out to Oubre. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Miller on the wing. Back to White. And there's a pick. To the middle. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
Charlotte has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Maxey against White. Salon. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
George, a screen on Green. Oubre against Green. Oubre passes to Embiid. Soft touch off the glass. Embiid's got 9 points now in the quarter.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
Maxey against White. Pass to Miller. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. 5 to shoot. Looking to end this cold spell. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Maxey, that's good.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
And White has got the ball here for Charlotte. To the inside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Some changes for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Barlow comes in for George. And it's Grimes in for Oubre. And the free throw, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
The three from Edgecombe. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got 4 rebounds now. Here's White. Here he goes. Drummond grabs the miss. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Maxey with it. Now guarded by White. Edgecombe, no good. And Charlotte shooting 37% since the beginning of the third quarter. Pass to Salon. Now here's Miller.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Takes the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Barlow's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Edgecombe. Green covering. Right side Grimes. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple. Grimes has got 9.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Lineup here for Charlotte.
Make some noise, everybody.
There's 1:34 left in the third quarter. Bridges, a screen on Maxey. Here's Ball. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, total focus there from Ball. Not letting anyone stop him.
Watford's checked in for Philadelphia. He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip. And that one misses.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Watford the pass to Drummond. Now Grimes. Pass to Barlow. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Four on the clock. And there's Drummond. That one's good. On the assist from Edgecombe. Edgecombe's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Charlotte is shooting a solid 47%. All no good. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Down low. Here's Barlow. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Ball outside. Left side man. Outside Grimes. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Philadelphia shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Brendan Watford taking 2 shots.
Gaines checked in for Barlow. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Bridges, a screen on Payne. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show. And we're seeing it right here.
Outside Grimes. Sinks the tray. Grimes has got 6 in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And so it's Philadelphia way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the chart. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Philadelphia shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. 4th quarter on the court for the Hornets. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then there's Trey Mann. And it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. He was all alone on that one. Edwards got his first 3 points of the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Inside, Barlow. And a nice finish on the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Ball right side. Oh, he picked him clean. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Here's Grimes. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Ball. That one falls. Ball's got 28.
Wow. Did I just see that? I mean, LaMelo with the artful dribble.
Pass to Drummond. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Watford. Outside Grimes. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. On the wing man. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Back to Bridges. Rebound by Philadelphia. Barlow's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. That one's good for 2.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
Pass to Diabate. Here's Knipple. It's Bridges on the wing. And the 3 off target.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Edwards. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
And that one's good, man.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
And the 76ers making a change here. Walker's checked in. On defense, the Hornets. Here's Grimes. The Sixers again can't hit. The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Ball passes to Bridges. The fadeaway. Count it. Good. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Watford the pass to Drummond. And here's Walker. Watford right side. Blocked! Here's Ball. And it's good for 2. Ball's got 30.
Don't blink. Ball will blow your doors off.
Watford outside. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Kyle Lowry's checked in for the Sixers. Good on the second one. Now White. Pass to Knipple. That one's wide left.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Lowry, no good. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Out to the wing. And here's Knipple from the arc. On target from range.
Bang, bang, as they say. Knipple with the quick release off the catch.
Now here's Lowry. into the lane. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
The Hornets have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Pass to Knippel from deep three-point range. Barlow grabs a miss. Barlow's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Here's Grimes. He shoots it. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry, making the right choice there.
Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And here's White. Pass to Knippel. Puts up a deep 3. The long-distance 3 is buried. Knippel's got 6 points in the quarter.
I mean, once he crosses the timeline, you need to pick him up. He can drop it in from way back.
Drummond with the screen. Grimes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Bridges. No good on the 3. Watford outside. Lowry against White. Lowry, the pass to Drummond. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. White against Lowry. Outside man. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Knippel. Let's go with a 3. Connects from downtown. Knippel's got 9 points here in the second half.
The defenses have to chase Knippel off the three-point line, or he will just continue torching them from there.
Lowry surveys the D from 11 feet away, and the rebound goes to Charlotte. White with it. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
The 76ers shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Lowry against White. Pass to Knippel. The 3-ball. Good D by Watford. The 76ers have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Back to Lowry. Sinks that one from the post. Lowry's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is why Lowry excels in the modern game. In the pick and roll, Kyle can beat you either way.
White, the pass to man. Clock at 6. Pass to Knippel. Watford outside. It's Grimes on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from that.
And that one's good, man.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Lowry, the pass to Drummond. Back to Lowry. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
Back to Ball. And he banks in the layup. Ball's got 12 points here in the second half.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
Here's Lowry. Stolen by Miller. Now the Hornets moving it up. The finish! Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Drummond finds Lowry. Drummond, the screen on Miller. And here's Lowry from the arc. Hornets with the rebound. Knippel's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ball passes to Miller. Now Ball. Shot clock at 5 to the left wing. And here's Knippel from the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Joel Embiid.
He had a surplus of energy tonight, providing defensive help all over the floor and making it seem like they had 6 guys out there instead of 5.
Outside Grimes. Drummond, the screen on Miller. To the inside. And the jam by Drummond. That gives him a double-double.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Pass to Knippel. The 3 is up. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Outside Grimes. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Joel, congratulations. A quality win tonight. What enabled you to secure it?
Oh, we played. We were tough tonight. We won soft. We shared the ball defensive, and we were really good. And that's what we got to do the rest of the season.
The toughness showed and paid off. Thanks, Joel.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Joel Embiid.